Tanto que te quise y tanto que te di. Decías que me amabas y yo te lo creí. Estando a tu lado. Cuando te conocí, me enamoré de ti y todo era tan bonito, pero dos almas por el mundo caminando, dos almas que la vida los juntó, dos almas con un solo pensamiento, dos almas pero un solo corazón. Tú sabes que te quiero sin medida y sabes amor de dos. Tanto que te quise y tanto que te di. Decías que me amabas y yo te lo creí. Estando a tu lado.
Buenas noches. Hello, everybody. It's Triple M here, and it is Tuesday, July 8th, and we have a special interview. I want to thank Sirius Tejano for allowing me to interview this special guest tonight. Big shout out going out to A Fuego Lento Seasoning. Please go visit afuegolentoseasoningshop.com, and you will get 20% off your order if you use Tejano20 as your discount code. So big saludos, great, amazing seasonings. They have apparel, and so much more on their website. So go check them out, follow them, and let them know Let's Talk Tejano sent you. So big saludos, big shout out to Crystal City. And I'm here in Dallas. So we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to bring our special guest. We have Mr. Rene Ramirez from Rene Ramirez y Maduro. Hey
hello,
there.
hello. How you doing? How you doing
How
tonight?
are you?
Bien,
I'm
gracias.
well.
Thank you. I'm glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. And thank you for having me. First of all, I really appreciate you guys giving me the opportunity to say hello to everybody that's on your show. It's an honor and a pleasure. And thank you so much.
The honor is all ours. It's been a long time coming. I've been talking to Mark and being like, hey, when you got to get this scheduled. So I'm excited. I've been listening to your music for a very long time, and I absolutely adore it. So thank you so much for taking the time on this rainy evening. It's raining where you're at. Where are you?
I am in San Diego, Texas, right next to Alice, Texas, about 10 miles from Alice, Texas. Yeah, it's been pouring over here for days. I mean, we can't, it's terrible. I mean, it's good, but it's bad because you can't get anything done.
I agree. Those are the days you're like, oh, I guess I'll stay home. Yeah, I'm here in Dallas, and it just started raining. I was like, oh, I guess I'll drive home in the rain. That's always fun.
Right. No. Yeah, and especially with the traffic over there, I'm over here in a little small town, so traffic for us is a couple of chickens, and I mean, there's traffic, but nothing like over there. Nothing like over there. So yeah, no, I hear you. Monday?
I said there's always gonna be a tractor in the way, and
Yeah, exactly. But I'll take it. I'll take it. I love being out here in the country, and it's where I grew up, and I mean, it's what I know.
Well, actually, my grandparents lived out in Tynan, Texas.
Oh yeah, it's Skidmore, Tynan in that area. My brother lives in that area. As a matter of fact, my brother Roger, the one that plays with Ricky Naranjo, those gamblers, he has a ranch out there. Yeah, he has about 100 acres out there. So
wow.
So I know the area. I know it very well.
Yeah. So I spent the summers out there.
Oh yes, wonderful. Very quiet, very peaceful.
Too quiet when you're a kid.
Right. You gotta entertain yourself.
Yes.
That's why I started writing songs. Don't think. I had to entertain myself.
We grew up in houses of that didn't have air, and we weren't allowed to stay inside.
Yeah, I remember the days when we had fans in the windows, no air condition, none of that. I mean, you didn't need it. I don't know. I
Yeah,
never felt it. Pero bueno, those were the good old days.
I agree. I'm getting feedback. Give me 1 second.
Sure.
Let's see. Maybe it's me. All right, let me try it again.
Sure. I don't have a like a fancy microphone. It's just I need to get me one though. I like that mic you have. That's cool.
That was my first purchase.
It's cool. I like it.
Let me see. I don't know. Can you hear it?
I do not hear it. No, I hear you perfectly fine.
Okay. I don't know if anybody else can hear it. Well, I'm gonna continue. I don't know. He told me to I don't know if anybody else.
I'm sorry.
I don't know if anybody else can hear it or it's just me. If it's just me, it's fine.
Now I heard it. Now I heard it. I did hear it now. But it just comes in and out though.
It's weird.
It's the rain.
We blame the rain.
Blame the rain. Excuse me.
Right. I'm gonna try one more time.
Mm-hmm.
How's that?
Sounds. I mean, I can hear you.
Okay.
Yes, and I don't hear any feedback, but
I don't know.
technical difficulties, everybody.
All right. I'm gonna keep going.
No problem.
All right. So you are from San Diego, Texas, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Born and
That's where
raised.
I was born in Alice, Texas.
Born in
La Tierra Coyotera. I was born there, and it's known as the birthplace of conjunto. So that is one of the things that has always been in my heart. My dad también was original gambler with Rubén Naranjo y los Gamblers. Back in the day, he recorded Preso Sin Delito, y por eso all the songs with Rubén Naranjo y los Gamblers. And now my little brother Roger, like I said, he plays with Ricky Naranjo with the Gamblers. And he helped me on this project. There's like a slight delay, I think. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it is. Let's see.
You know, whenever I hear the delay like that, it just makes me talk slower, which is better actually, so people can understand. Sometimes I'll be hablando really goes too fast.
Wait a minute. Okay. I don't know. We're gonna keep going. It just makes me hear myself again. Makes me hear that. Okay, so you're born in Alice, original Puerto. Who are your influences?
Well, a lot of my influences, music-wise, was of course Rubén Naranjo. What's up, brother?
¿Qué dice, man? What's going on?
Aquí nomás, camarada. Good to see you, bro.
Yes, sir. I'm glad I was able to make it in.
Sure, that weather, man, it's kind of crazy out there. Oh, like I was saying, yes. I was just saying, my influences were, of course, Rubén Naranjo, which is my dad, pues Ramon Ayala, like the heavyweights, ¿verdad? Later on, the Palominos, because the harmonies, I said, wow, I mean, I didn't even know Spanish music could sound like that. Intocable, because of all the arreglos and all that stuff. I mean, Tigres, I mean, I just listened to everything as well as George Strait, Boys to Men, whatever it was, all that music influenced me. I mean, so those were my influences. And then my grandma, when I was young, she would always like take me for walks and stuff. And she would be any little thing she would sing about it, the clouds passing by. She would write a little song about it, a little story. So I think that kind of stuck with me. And I kind of have the same. He sees something, and to me, it's a song or a story or something. And I just write it down, and then eventually I'll either come back to it, or it's something that just is instant, and I'll be like, I gotta record this one. But that's basically how I do it.
So you write a lot of your music.
On these two albums, I wrote every single song and co-wrote two of them. And then I had a song from another artist, a gentleman from Mexico, but we weren't able to get the song, the contracts and everything done. So we ended up just leaving it out. But maybe we could put it on the next album, I'm thinking, because it's a very good song. I would love to show it to you, but unfortunately, it doesn't belong to me. But all the other songs on these two, my first two albums with Freddie Records, have been original songs. Because when I spoke to Mark, I showed him. I think I had three original songs at the time, and I showed it to him, and he said, "Pues están bien las canciones. ¿Tienes más?" I said, "Oh," which people make fun of me now because I think I said at the time, I was like, "No, man, I got like 100 of them, right?" Pero possibly not that many, but I got quite a bit. So either ways, we started working together, and the rest is. I mean, I've just been blessed to be there with Freddie Records. I mean, it's amazing.
All right. Well, I'm gonna wrap it up, but I want you to meet DJ Lee. He's out here in Dallas, in the Dallas area.
Nice.
Rene,
Yes, sir. Good to meet you, my friend.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Likewise, likewise.
Now, audio sounds good. 'Cause there's an echo on I'm only on Facebook.
Right. Hopefully not. I have a little bit of delay here, but I mean, nothing I can't work with.
All right. All right. I'm trying to use my iPad, but it doesn't seem like so. But no, we're good. And go ahead.
That song, I don't know are y'all hearing that as well? That's Fuego off of the first album, the title track off the first album. En cada momento yo sueño con mirarte y rogarte otro beso. Me encuentro en las paredes y tengo la razón. En más de mi defensas me ganaste mi amor. Fuego, eres un caliente que clama sobre mi cuerpo. That's a good one right there, guys. That's a fun one to play live. Yeah, Rene, how you doing, sir? Oh, I can't see. He said, Rene, heart to heart. Nice. Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah. So, what age did you start, you said?
Did I start playing? What age did I start playing? I started probably about, I want to say I was maybe like 14. I started a little bit late. And like I said, well, I mean, I wish I would have started when I was 5, right? Why not? Pero digo, at that time, was my dad was playing with my uncle. So he had a bajo sexto that he would bring home with him. So one day I asked him, Dad, can you show me? And I don't know, I think he might have been tired from work or something. He said, sí, te voy a enseñar una vez. Y ya no me estoy molestando, right? So he showed me, and I practiced and I practiced and I practiced. And then I was getting ready for a gig in Kingsville, and he's like, "What do you?" I was like maybe 17. Y dice, ¿qué estás haciendo, mi buena? Dice, pues me estoy listando porque tengo una tocada la noche en Kingsville. Dice, una tocada. I said, see that for 1,800 bucks? He's like, 1,800 bucks? I was like, see? And I got a number one song on the radio. And he was like, what? I was like, yeah. He goes, you told me never to tell you nothing. So I just went on and did it myself. But he was very, very proud, very surprised that because, as a musician myself, I would love. I don't force my kids. I don't tell them to do anything, but I would love for them to follow in my footsteps, verdad? I have one boy, Zachary. He plays guitar and he sings and he writes, but it's like rock and stuff. So look at, but it's a beautiful thing. Music is a beautiful thing, and that was what I did. I just kept it going and I started going and gracias a Dios, 30 plus years later, here I am with Brady Records, and I've been playing for a long time, and I've done. I tell people I did a quinceañera, then I did her wedding, then I did her daughter's quinceañera too. So you know what I mean? Yes, that's what I'm saying. It goes, and maybe if I'm lucky, they'll call me for the daughter's quinceañera. So you know what I mean? But it's one of those things that, when you, like they say, when you do something you love, you never work a day in your life. So yeah, I mean, besides being a truck driver for many years, this is what I love to do, and es lo que le echo ganas, como dicen.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Oh yeah, you got to. A lot of people believe that it's just going to be handed to you, and unfortunately, in this world, nothing is handed to you. You got to work for it.
Have you been able to meet any of your idols or
Oh
work with
yeah,
them?
yes, most definitely.
Work with
Yeah,
them.
I've been able to play with the Cadetes de Linares. I've been able to play with Chamacos. I've been able to play with Palominos. I've been able to play, like, I don't mean play with them. I mean share the stage at certain events. Michael Salgado, just so yeah. Ramon Ayala, I got to go to his house because a friend of mine was related to him, and he was playing bass for me. Uh, Elio Gonzalez, he's a very known for. He's very talented. Plays with a lot of big bands in Mexico and all that. So he was related to Ramon, and we got to go there. But yeah, no, I've had the opportunity to meet some of these guys, and I'll be honest with you, they're very humble, very down to earth people, and it's just it's a job, ¿verdad? And a lot of people don't realize that it's a job, and you get up in the morning at 5 o'clock in the morning to go to your job. We get up. I mean, we're already up, but we go at night to work, and because we were doing shows. Pero es trabajo, and you gotta love doing it because it's not that it's difficult, but it is very uh te cansas, right? You got a lot of stuff to do, and then you got to meet the fans, you got to do the show, you got to set up, you got to tear down, you got to all that, pay the guys. Sometimes, hey, if no tengo right, you got to drive them home. So it's one of those things where when I book a gig, if it's my gig, if I didn't hire somebody to do all the sound equipment and all that for me, I'll start at noon and I'm not done till 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning. So from noon to 5 in the morning. And people don't realize that. They think, well, you just get on stage and play. Sometimes you do, sometimes you get lucky, pero it's a lot of work, but it's something that I love to do, and I'm going to continue doing it mientras que Dios me da vida y salud. I'm going to do it, and I'm going to keep putting music out para toda la gente bonita, ¿verdad? And I just hope that you guys like it and enjoy it, because I'm going to keep doing it regardless. So I just want you guys to ponerle cuidado a las palabras o el ritmo, ¿verdad? Y que los apoyen, and para adelante vamos con la gracia de Dios.
Sorry, I was muted. So, you the other side of music, what you just described, all the tours and other places you have to go to. You miss events, you miss holidays, you miss all the family and stuff.
Yes, that is something that you do miss quite a bit, and you know, I feel like my children understand, but at the same time, uh, you know, it's hard because, like you said, you miss birthday parties and all that stuff because you're busy. Pero it's one of those things, como le digo a todos, nosotros le pertenecemos al público, right? So lo que it's about putting our music out there, keep going, and our families, God bless them. From our wives to our children to our loved ones, God bless you all because they put up with a lot, ¿verdad? Pero es algo que when you're, digo yo, I can only speak for myself personally. Cuando traes esto en el corazón, it's just something that you cannot give up. You can't just walk away. I've tried to walk away those times when I was working in Austin as a truck driver, and I said, yeah, I'm just gonna truck drive. And then I turn on the radio and I hear my friends, and I'm like, damn, and I change the station, more camaradas. I said, no, I gotta go back. So at one point, I did. At one point, about 8 years ago, I decided that I was gonna go for it 100%. And yeah, I stopped truck driving and I started recording and I did the demos. And I was fortunate enough to get hooked up with Mark, and he liked the music and he signed me on. And gracias a Dios, I'm on my second album, and I've already gotten the green light for the third one. So we're gonna start that one very soon, también.
I see.
I see.
And sorry, we're
Sorry,
trying to figure
we're
out
trying to
the
figure out the
mic
mic
issues.
issue.
Keep
Keep
going.
going.
Oh
So,
no, it's
So,
all good.
how did you
how did
approach,
you
or
approach,
how
or
were you
how were
approached
you
by
approached
Freddie
by
Records?
Freddie Records?
Okay, I'm glad. I was gonna bring that up. I'm glad you brought it up. Actually, my cousin Patrick Martinez, he has DML Productions, and he does a lot of work for us. Signo, I mean, well, Signo también, pero Sólido, Elida, Palominos, a lot of the artists that are signed with Freddie Records. And because I was doing my own thing, I was recording and I was doing my own thing because it's one of those things where when you're first coming out, you want to do your own thing because you want somebody to hear it. And luckily, I had because I had material to send to Mark when Patrick told me, my primo told me, yeah, man, you should talk to this guy Mark. And I said, okay. And I had no idea that it was Mark Martinez, el hijo de Freddie Martinez, ¿verdad? Because I just he told me Mark, but he didn't say Martinez. So I was like, yeah, I'll talk to Mark. So it wasn't until I spoke with him that I realized who I was talking to, and he was the vice president of artist development and all that good stuff. And I was like, oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. So look at, no, I was very blessed in 2017. My primo Patrick connected me with him. I sent him an email and he asked me for some material. I sent him some material. He said he liked it. And if I had more, and like I said, oh, I got 100 songs. And so I came in and we discussed the contract. I signed, and the rest is history. And so I've been working there going on about 8 years, I think 6 years. So, because I signed in 2017, pero luego pegó COVID and all that. So we had all those delays, like 3 years of delays. So, but yeah, I mean, I can't say, I mean, big shout out to Freddie Records and everybody there, Mark Martinez, Mr. Martinez Sr., everybody, the whole family. I got to be honest with you, from day one, they opened their doors to me. They called me, invited me to the Christmas party. I hadn't even recorded one note. And I went and I met everybody. Mr. Martinez's wife. I met the primos, the primas, the other artists. I mean, it was like a homecoming. And that's what I got to say about them. They're very down to earth people. And they've always treated me very well and with a lot of respect. And I know, my music is barely getting out there and everything, but they've always treated me como un artista, ¿verdad? The first class. And I got to thank them for that. And I got to thank everybody too for tuning in and checking this out. And thank you guys. And thank you guys for having me, of course. Y como dicen, just be careful out there with that crazy weather.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
Freddie
well,
Records does a
everybody
really
is
good
doing
job
a
of
really good job of
handling their
handling their
artists
artists.
top. We
Top.
got to
We got to
interview them
interview
a few
them a
months
few
ago,
months
and
ago.
they treat
They treat
everybody
everybody
top
top
notch. And
notch.
because
Oh, yes.
they have their
They
best,
have their
they have
best.
your
They
best
have your
interest at
best
heart.
interest at heart.
Yes. And what they do is they got me. I don't know. I can't speak for other people, but they're guiding me in the right path. Because sometimes I'm like, oh, I want to do this. And I'm like, no, no, no. Calm down. Do this. But I think this will work. No, no, no. This is the path. So I've gotten better at understanding that they know what they're doing because they've been doing it for much longer than me. And it's an honor and a privilege to have mentors like that. And I just had a talk with Mark, and he was telling me, because I was telling him, for this and that, and you invest in agüitas, right? You want other things to happen. And he said, you know what? I've had this conversation with everybody who's signed to this label. We've had this conversation. He said, just go with the flow, stick to the program, follow the path, and things are gonna work out. So that's what I'm doing. I'm sticking to the program. I'm following the path, and I'm here to present my music to everybody, and con mucho gusto y mucho ánimo. And para adelante vamos con la gracia de Dios, like I always say. And what else can you do, right?
Yeah, most
Yeah, most
definitely.
definitely.
So let's
So
move
let's
on to
move on
your
to your
first
first
album.
album.
Right.
What was the name of
What
the
was the name of the
album? We're
album?
gonna listen to
We're
a
going to
song
listen
for
to a
now.
song for now.
Sure. The first album was called Fuego, and that was the song we were hearing earlier. As a matter of fact, I have my vocal right here. Let's see. Let me see.
Yes,
This is.
Yes, yes.
Can you hear that? This is the title track from the first album. It goes, no puedo respirar cuando estás tú cerca. Me faltan las palabras cuando tú me besas. No dejo de pensar en ti cada momento. Yo sueño con mirarte y rogarte otro beso. Encuentro la manera y tengo la razón. Baste mi defensa, ganaste mi amor. Y dice, fuego, eres fuego caliente que quema sobre mi cuerpo. Eres fuego intenso que me quema por dentro. Me iluminas como el sol cuando hacemos el amor. Fuego. Thank you very much. That was off the first album called Fuego. Yes, ma'am. Y esa canción, I wrote that song. I was, I wouldn't say I was going through a bad time, but it wasn't a great time either. And that song, when I wrote it, it was like uh, like no matter what, fire, so yeah, it helped me out at the moment. And like I said, all my songs have a little story behind them, and it is what it is, and I put them out there, and I hope that everybody likes them, and I, because it's hard. I mean, a lot of people don't understand to put your feelings out there like that, or things that you write. Como dicen, what if the people don't like it? Like Marty McFly from Back to the Future. He's like, but what if people don't like it, right? So those are real things that go through your mind. Pero pues, if you want to do it, you got to do it. You can't hold back. So that's the way it goes.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
definitely agree. I can't
I
imagine
can't
doing
imagine
it.
doing
You have to
it.
sing
You have
it
to sing it
and play
and
it at
play
the
it at the
same
same
time.
time.
That's
Right.
that's hard.
That's hard.
It's something that I love to do, and the more I do it, the more natural it feels. Because I mean, imagínate, right? If somebody told you stand up in front of all these people and entertain them for 4 hours, it's not that easy. So it's one of those things where you got to have a certain mindset. And I give credit to anybody who gets on stage. Anybody who gets on stage, I give them credit, because it takes, what, to get on there. It takes guts, and not just anybody can do it. And there's people that I've seen that are super talented, but they can't get on stage because they have that block inside of them that says, "What if nobody likes it?" But you can't be like that if you want to be in this business. Tienes que enseñar lo que traes and just move forward.
Yeah, I can't
Yeah, I
imagine
can't
being
imagine being
vulnerable.
vulnerable.
Well, I mean, I can't imagine doing what y'all guys do either. Podcast. I was like, the very first time I did this type of thing, because radio interviews very quick. You come in, you say hello, you say, listen to my latest single, and I'll see you later, and that's it. And a podcast, no, I really enjoy doing podcasts because I end up talking about things that I never ever imagined that I would be speaking about, and it's cool. I mean, it's just something that at the moment no piensas que nunca va a hablar de eso, and then you end up letting it all out in a podcast. So yeah, I really enjoy it, and I once again I really am happy to be here, and I apologize. It was a little bit rushed because I got home late myself, and then but yeah, I'm just glad to be here, and I'm glad we got it done.
Yes, you tell me when we're about time, okay?
Mande?
I said, you tell me if we have to cut it. Let me know if we're running out of time.
Oh no, we're good. I'm good. I'm good. I made time for this today, and I'm here. So I'm having a good time. Thank you for having me again.
Of course. What has been your most memorable live performance?
My most memorable live performance was actually on a show where nobody plays live, and it was the Johnny Canales show. We went on the Johnny Canales show to do a tribute for my dad when he was still alive. Because I hadn't recorded any, I just signed with Freddie Records, so I didn't have any kind of recordings. And I got there, and Nora told me, "So you have your recordings?" I said, "Well, actually, I'm lying." She called me on the phone, and she said, "Could you send your music to the producer because we're gonna put it all together?" And I said, "Well, I don't have no music yet, but can we play live? And we'll just play the music that my dad recorded." And she said, "Yeah, if you're comfortable doing that, no problem." I said, "Yes." So we went, we played live on the Johnny Canales show, and if you watch that episode, we're playing for real. That's not pre-recorded or anything. And we were able to do that maybe about a year and a half before my dad passed away. So we were able to do that for him, and he was able to watch it. Y luego pegó COVID, and we were the last show before COVID, so they did reruns. It came out probably like 20 times in reruns because there was no more shows being recorded. So yeah, that was probably my most memorable performance. My most memorable live performance. I mean, because it was in front of Johnny Canales, which I had known him. He was a family friend. He told me there's a song that my dad and Rubén Naranjo recorded. It goes, "Me fui al cementerio a soltar el llanto, pa' ver si llorando te puedo olvidar." Me dijo, "Johnny, esa canción la cantó tu papá y Rubén para mi mamá when she passed away." So yeah, it was one of those things where que en paz descansen los two legends, and I was just glad that I got to meet him on more than one occasion. And he was just a funny guy. He always had us cracking up. It didn't matter where we were or what we were doing. He would make you laugh. That guy was amazing. Pero que en paz descanse él y mi papá también. ¿Verdad? I love my dad and I miss him very much. And there's not a day that goes by that I don't think about him. Pero bueno, I think about it this way. Él ya está descansando. And I know he's looking down, and I hope he's happy. I hope he's happy and proud of what I'm doing. Not proud, but I hope he sees that I'm continuing that and I'm keeping his name alive.
Yeah, what an honor to be able to do that.
Oh yes, thank you.
And to play on his live.
Yes, that was amazing. It was a really fun experience, and we were gonna go back. Nomás que como te digo, pasó todo lo de COVID, and then. So we were supposed to go back and do the actual album that we recorded with Freddie, and but then all that happened, and then pues he got sick, and so desafortunadamente we weren't able to do that. But you know, I got to be there and be part of that show, which is basically a bucket list thing for guys like me that are in this business. I mean, so I was very blessed and honored to have had that opportunity.
Yeah, that is an honor. Did Johnny Canales give you any advice or any consejos or anything like that?
Well, just being around the guy was like a consejo, because he showed you how to be, like literally how to act with everybody. I mean, it didn't matter who walked in. He was going to speak to you. He was going to be respectful to you. He was going to make you laugh. He was going to be your best friend. It didn't matter who it was. If he just met you now or, and so, como te digo, just being around him was like consejo. So I saw cómo se comportaba, and I try, I'll never be Johnny, but I try my best to follow in those. My dad was the same way. Mi papá, it didn't matter who you were. Si tú venías a hablar con él, he would give you the time of day. He would speak with you. He would talk to you. And, a lot of times, blessings and opportunities come out of that you would never, ever expect because you think, oh, that guy's nobody or whatever. I don't think like that. I try not to think negative thoughts, period, because I feel negativity brings negativity. So, but that's a whole another show, right? A whole another topic for another show. But yeah, you never know qué oportunidades te puede dar Dios, primeramente, por through other people, ¿verdad? Porque I've been blessed. I really like to hunt and fish, and I love all that. And I've been blessed that I meet a lot of people con ranchos and they invite me out there and we'll go and we'll hunt and we'll play music and we look at each other, my brothers and I, and we're like, man, people pay $10,000 to come out here. We came out here and they're making barbecue for us. That's awesome. So yeah, it's a blessing. Y la música te lleva para lugares that you would never, never imagine. Como ahorita we're going to be going to Monterrey in November. So we're very excited about that. Our music is doing very well over there, and we're going to be doing that. We were supposed to go in July, the passports and all that stuff. Not on our end, but on the other side, there was going to be a little bit of a delay, and they can't announce us if we're not going to be there because over there they're very strict about that. So we went ahead and rescheduled for November. So yeah, we're looking forward to all that. We got a new album in the works. I'm getting material now for the new album, and I'm pretty happy with the stuff that I'm starting to find because I have a big bag full of songs and I'm going through them and I'm looking for songs, ¿verdad? And I'm finding good stuff, pero también just to change it up a little bit, I told Mark, por favor, si me puedes conseguir, some other songwriters just to change it up. And he said, oh yeah, so that's what we're doing right now. We're trying to stay busy, trying to get our music out there, and perform for as many people as we possibly can, because that's the bottom line. You got to get out there and put your music in front of the people, and yeah, that's what we're doing.
All right, so that is amazing in itself to play for Johnny Carlos live, playing for your father, everything absolutely amazing. Let's talk about your second album.
Okay. The second album is entitled En La Parranda. And ese album is, well, like it says, it's En La Parranda. The title track is also one of the singles. And it's just, this song right here it's got a backstory too. I'm going to say, like, if you've never been through hard times or troubles, ¿verdad? Well, God bless you. You're very lucky. ¿Verdad? Pero, for all the people that have been through troubles and hard times and breakups and all that stuff, divorces, all that good stuff, that's where I was at. I was in not a great place, pero I remember I went to my mom's house and she was still alive. También que en paz descanse. I lost her about 2 years after my dad, a year and a half after my dad. Anyways, I was at her house and I was looking through the closet and I found a guitar. And it was a guitar with one string. And then at the bottom, like right here, it wasn't like this. It had this white bone right here. It had a fork, a plastic fork. And I guess I had messed with it in the past, but I had forgot about it and I found it. And I didn't have an instrument at the time. So it only had one string. So I started. Cuando me encuentro triste y sin amor, yo sé lo que tengo que hacer. Tengo que hallar un buen compás para poder sentirme bien. Y el amor de una mujer. En la parranda, es donde quiero estar. En la parranda, y puedes levantar. So that song came out of there, and then when I went to record it, I said, you know what? I'm gonna leave that to remind me that at one point I was down, but now I'm here. So that's why that song starts with one note, like that ding 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 ding, because that's how I actually wrote it, with one string. So yeah, that's just something that And then if you pay attention to the words, cuando me encuentro triste y sin amor, yo sé lo que tengo que hacer. Tengo que hallar un buen compás y el amor de una linda mujer. So, can't go wrong with that. So, yeah, that's why I wrote La Parranda to remind me, that things get better. It doesn't always stay like that. And I remember when I was writing, my brother Roger, like I said, he plays with Ricky Naranjo. He came in the room and I showed him a song. And he goes, "Man, bro, you got a lot of songs. Like, why are you writing so many songs? I mean, you're not recording or nothing." I said, "No. I'm gonna need them. I'm gonna need all of them, and then some." I told him, "Y mira, ahorita, pues, I'm on my third album, and if I put all originals, that's over 30 original songs that I've already recorded. If I put all originals on this album as well of mine, that will be over 30 original songs that I've recorded and written for Freddie Records. So that I think that's kind of cool."
That's amazing. That's not cool. That is amazing.
Besides all the
I'm
songs
not
that
sure
I wrote,
how many artists can truly say that
right,
in this
right.
time span that you've been working.
Yes. And I would like to be even more busy, though, más que a lot of times things happen, the guys got to work, or else we'd be in the studio right now. If I could be in there 24/7, that's where I would love to just be there. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Pero ahorita I'm just blessed and happy to be doing what I'm doing y tener la oportunidad de presentar la música con la gente, ¿verdad? With you guys helping me out. And, no, I mean, I can't be I'm talking to people from Dallas. I'm talking to people all around the world right now, I went from that one string and sitting in my room writing songs to, here I am with you guys. And it's like, I see it like, como that movie Titanic, where Leonardo DiCaprio says, "Last night I was sleeping under a bridge, and today I'm here with you fine people." That's life. That's life. When you're down, you can't give up, and when you're up, you better stay up. So that's just my advice. Take it with a grain of salt, pero that's how I feel, and that's how I try to live my life.
It's very beautiful. I do want to shout out some people that are watching. That you say we have people from everywhere. We have some great bands that are watching. Los Arcos Hermanos Peña from West Texas.
Hey, they got some good music.
Zuperado, Grupo Zuperado's watching.
How you guys doing?
We have people from Colorado. Terry from Colorado. We have Ophelia from McKinney. Marie from Waxahachie. Let's see who else. We got Joseph in here from McKinney. We have Leslie from Cypress, Texas. Who else? Jonathan from Hondo.
Eso. What's up,
So
Jonathan?
thank you everybody that's tuning in with us. Mel, I see Mel in here. So saludos to everybody hanging out with us. And we're learning a lot about Rene. And I did not know this rich history you have. And amigo, like you could write a book with what you have experienced and all the music you have written. Like that's amazing.
I mean, it's one of those things where when you're doing it, you're doing it, and I don't look back and think about it that way. Hey, what's up, Beeville? I was just in Beeville the other day, and man, beautiful. I love that town. We'll be there soon, very soon. We got some stuff coming up over there, but yeah, it's one of those things where when you're doing it, you're just working, and como dicen, you have your nose to the grindstone. But then when you stop and you look back, you're like, a la fregada, like dang, like that's a lot. And I gotta thank my guys. First of all, let me give them a big shout out to John David Zarate he plays the bass for me. And I got Adan Vela Jr. on the drums, Mr. Fidencio Trevino on the accordion, and then shout out to my brother Roger Ramirez that helped me out on the segunda on some of the songs, and he also co-wrote a song with me on this album. So you guys be sure to check it out. Let me see. It's called Mi Adoración. Yeah, it's a very nice song. As a matter of fact, there's a story behind that one too. He told me, "Hey, bro, I got this song," and it goes, "Eres mi adoración." I'm trying to remember. Hold on. He showed me the one part of it, and I said, "Well, I can write the other part, but you got to turn on your phone right now because I won't remember what I said." Yeah. So he turned on his phone and that's what we did. We put it together, and it came out, and it's a really good song, and it's on the album. It's available on Spotify, iTunes, and all that. So if you guys want to hear it, it's called Mi Adoración, and just go look for it on Spotify and iTunes and all that good stuff, and it'll be there. Pero yeah, I'm very blessed to have had my brother involved in this project, and then like I said, the rest of the guys. I mean, they take time out of their day, they take time off of work, they take time away from their family to come and chase this crazy dream with me, you know. And so I got to give them props for that, and I got to say I love them like brothers, and you know, pa adelante vamos, and you know, I can't speak high enough about them and highly enough about them because they're great guys, and they've stuck with me through thick and thin, and I gotta say that's something you don't find very often these days.
Amen to that. Sound like you surround yourself with some really good talent and people that have your best interests at heart.
Yes, ma'am. Pues, speaking of talent, I've always said in the band, yo quiero ser el que batalla. I want to be the worst one in the band. These guys, they write, they sing, they play multiple instruments. They're way better than me, so I gotta catch up to them. So you know, it's something where I feel like I could step it up if I have to. And so yeah, no, I'm very blessed, very very honored to work with them. Very honored to work with Freddie Records and to have the opportunity to show my music to the world. So yeah, no, I can't complain, and I'm just pa adelante vamos, like I say. I mean, what more can we do?
Yeah, I agree. We have a third in our group. His name's George. I have Elite and myself, and we just keep pushing each other to be better. So I can relate to that 100%. I'm always like, whatever y'all need, let me know. I can't do much, but aquí estoy. And speaking of Beeville, we were just in Beeville. We went to Freedom Fest.
Oh yes.
And we were just there. We got to meet Jessica. So saludos, Jessica. And it was great. The lineup there was amazing. The people that we did get to meet in Beeville were beautiful people. So it was really a blessing for them to welcome us.
Yes, when I was there here recently, I did a radio promo tour over there, and I got to meet a lot of people, and it was like open arms. And like I said, we're working on some stuff. Para la gente de ahí vive over that, and we'll be over there very soon, con la gracia de Dios. And I'm really looking forward to it because, like you said, the festivals they have over there are next. I mean, they're amazing. And next year I want to be a part of all that. So you know, we're here already, and we got that foot in the door. Y para adelante vamos, and you know, primeramente Dios. And I just can't wait to go perform for all the beautiful people in Beeville and San Antonio, all the surrounding areas, Dallas. ¿Verdad?
I was gonna say you better come to Dallas.
Oh yeah, most definitely. We're gonna do that. We are definitely gonna go over there. I'm talking to a few clubs over there, and I just gotta make it be worth my while. So it's gonna be, I gotta have multiple things going on, and not just one. So as soon as I get where I need to be, we're headed that way for sure. So yeah, no. See, I mean, and I want to tell the people que traemos. Like we play our original music, ¿verdad? Pero también traemos la música de Rubén, la música de Ramón Ayala, la música de los Palominos. I mean, we play, if we know it and you request it, we'll play it, ¿verdad? So we play a little bit of everything y pues, I mean, I think that's the way it should be, porque pues, I mean, you try to make the people happy. And my thing is, I love for the people to dance. The people have to dance because si no bailan, no agarro ánimo. Ya que comienza a bailar la gente, entonces agarro el ánimo, and the rest is gravy. But see, you know, so it's always my intention to get the people dancing. So the old school music does it every time. You know, it gets them in the mood, and it gets them dancing, and the rest takes care of itself. Like I always tell people, for example, I already sang this song, pero oh no, I didn't sing this, but this is No Vale La Pena. It's off of the first album. It goes, Cuando no. Cuando te conocí, me enamoré de ti. Todo era tan bonito, pero el amor lo manda el destino, pero con el tiempo ha cambiado. Puedo encontrar lo pasado y lo busco y lo trato de hallar, pero no puedo volverte a amar. No vale la pena estarnos sufriendo, no vale la pena si ya no hay remedio, porque si no pude darte lo mejor, tal vez yo me marcho y busca un nuevo amor. But if you keep it going, and you go, me estoy jugando la vida, no me estoy jugando la suerte, me estoy jugando la vida. Right, the same. La traigo casi perdida, pero soy necio en quererte. So, it's a little bit of a new school and old school mix, traditional with what I feel, pero I mean it's still the same. It's bajo y acordeón, and that's what I try to stick with, bajo y acordeón. But yeah, I messed up a little bit right there, but you get the general idea of what I was trying to say.
Nobody
The
would have
music.
known if you didn't tell us.
Well, I did mess up. I did mess up. I'll tell you, I admit it because I don't like to mess
Couldn't
up, but
tell.
I did. Well, thank you guys. Appreciate it. I know the other musicians that are watching, they're like, mira, la cagó. What happens, guys? Bueno, so we'll move on.
Así pasa con los DJs.
Yeah, I wouldn't know if you didn't tell me.
He didn't tell me.
Yeah, no. But I wouldn't know if you don't tell me. Like, what you guys do is, I mean, y'all got it down, and like I said, I wouldn't know if you didn't tell me.
So speaking of moving forward, we kind of talked about the old school gets people motivated. How do you introduce your new music to keep everyone growing? Because on Let's Talk Tejano, we talk about the importance of evolving the music, right? It's great to have our classic sound, but how do we keep evolving to keep people listening to it?
Right. And this album, I'm having a lot of success with younger people. And I mean, and when I say younger people, I mean like 11-year-olds. They're loving the music and they're singing along to it and they're learning the words. And they're like, and that's what I've always said. It's about the next generation and even the next generation, right? Because si se acaba, pues, I mean, if we don't present new music, because I remember when I was young, and when my dad would play with Ruben, and I was like, that music's old, Dad, because I didn't realize at the time, and pero I was listening to all the new stuff that was coming out, and there was a lot of good artists coming out at the time, and so that made me move forward to the next step, and then I realized what I was hearing, and I looked back, and I said, oh wow, that stuff is amazing too, so yeah, the good thing is just keep putting out new music, and that's what the one thing that Freddie Records is really good at, having all their artists put out new music. uh, you know it's one of those things where you very rarely get an opportunity to have somebody tell you, pues, we believe in you, and the songs you write, throw them out there, and throw the dice, ¿verdad? So that alone is a blessing, and at the same time, pues, people are hearing it and getting a new sound. Pero como digo, we're not reinventing the wheel. We're just adding our own little spoke on it, ¿verdad? The wheel it's already there, and it's been there. But we're just putting our own little spoke, and ojalá que la gente, no, ojalá, I know the people are gonna like it. Just a matter of time, and y que la música llegue. What helps us out a lot is the radio and the push that Freddie gives us. So, lo que como dices tú, how do we keep that music? I mean, how do we get the next people the radio, and the radio and the internet, and these podcasts and all this. Believe it or not, it's like you said. You learned a lot of stuff that you had no clue. And you look at the CD, and I can't tell you all these stories, right? You're just looking at the CD. So you don't know what happened behind the scenes or none of that. So it's very important. And I always say, what you guys do is like I used to tell when I was on the Tejano Gold Countdown, and I talked to Rudy. I told him, what you do, Rudy, is you keep putting it in front of people so that they can keep seeing it, and that's what you guys do. And believe it or not, one drop in the bucket, one drop in the al rato se hace una ocean.
Right.
So
Right.
little by little, we'll get there. We're getting there, and I've noticed that the younger kids are getting into the music again. So look, let's keep them, let's keep them in the onda, because this is something beautiful. Que we can't let it go away. So I'm trying my part. I'm doing my part. You guys are doing your part, and everybody out there who's watching, ¿verdad? I know you guys are doing your part también. Solo que para adelante vamos, amigos, y vamos a seguirle fuerte.
That's all.
Eso.
100%. We always tell our fans, stream the music, download it, request it. That's stuff that they can do for free. With so many music media platforms out there.
Lots of music media platforms, and that's the thing about us in this area. We are very diverse, I guess is the word I'm looking for, because we listen to from country, the people that listen to rock, heavy metal, rap. I mean, everything. Like I said, I listen to everything basically. If it's a good song, it's a good song. So we do have to compete a little bit against all of that. But in the long run, I say, okay, it's our tradition and it's in our blood. So you hear a grito and you just want to, hey, oh, what's going on? You hear the accordion, you want to get up and move. You hear the music and down that beer, right? It's in our blood. So I think it's one of those things. We'll be okay as long as we keep presenting it to the younger generation and let them make their choice. Let them make their decision, because I'm not about forcing anybody to do anything. That's why my sons, I would love to be like, here, learn and let me show you. But if they're not into it, they're not into it. And I'm not going to force them until they come to me and say, like I went to my dad and said, Dad, because he didn't force me. He never, not once. I saw him and I said, you know what? I want to do that. I got to give a shout out to my brothers, Joe and Benny Ramirez, and also my brother Roger and Randy Ramirez. And the reason I bring my brothers up, Benny and Joe, is because they had a band when I was younger called Los Cuates. And my brother Joe actually helped me on the live shows, and he'll probably be helping me out in the studio on the next project. Pero it was when I saw them playing that I said, man, I think I could do that, And so they were my inspiration. And earlier you asked me who was my inspiration, and I forgot to mention that. My brothers and my dad were my biggest inspiration, my grandma. Y luego, aparte, pues all the big time artists, right? Pero I just wanted to give my bros a big shout out. And also a shout out to my wife, Angelica, and my son, Caleb, Matthew, Zachary, and all my friends and family who are out there watching this, and everybody who doesn't know me. Nice to meet you. Y ahora sí somos amigos. So you guys can reach out to me whenever you want.
I love that. Thank you. You're very amable. I like that. Humble.
It's funny
Let's talk about your newest album.
It's funny that you mentioned that.
Song.
Okay, well, I just want to say one thing. It's funny that you mentioned that. My very first band's name was Grupo Amable.
Really?
So, yeah, back in the day, we had a song called
We're
Que Pena.
right here, Rene. We're right here.
It was crazy. It's the truth, though. It's the truth. That's the song that was actually hitting when my dad asked me, what are you doing? I said, I got a song on the radio, blah, blah, blah. It was Que Pena with Grupo Amable. But no, yeah, so yeah, I don't know which song we're going to play right now, but is it La Parranda, I think, maybe? I'm not too sure.
Let's hear it.
Cuando me encuentro triste, mi amor, yo sé lo que tengo que hacer. No me comparas para poder sentir el amor de una niña me quiero. En la parada, en la parada, en la parada, es donde quiero estar. En la parada, en la parada, en la parada, te puedes levantar. Una huella la quiero sacar, una morena me quiero encontrar, para olvidarme de este penal. Y si me gusta me vas a guiar, en la parada, en la parada, en la parada, es donde quiero estar, en la parada, en la parada, en la parada, me puedes levantar. Quiero bailar, quiero ser feliz, toda la noche sonreír. Yo quiero bailar, yo quiero gozar, que si me gusta te vas a guiar. En la parada, en la parada, en la parada, es donde quiero estar. En la parada, en la parada, en la parada, me puedes levantar. Toda la noche sonreír. Yo quiero bailar, yo quiero gozar, y si me gusta te vas a guiar. En la parada, en la parada, en la parada, es donde quiero estar. En la parada, en la parada, en la parada, me puedes levantar. En la parada, en la parada, en la parada, es donde quiero estar. En la parada, en la parada, me puedes levantar.
Julio, gracias.
And this is off your newest album.
Yes, it's actually the title track of the album. The album is called En La Parranda. I call it En La Parranda, the album. Since that's the name that we decided to go with for the album. So yeah, it's doing very well for us. Gracias a Dios. I mean, we've been able to put it out there, and it's gotten a great response.
And we can find it on all the music media platforms. The release date was what date?
Oh crap! You got me good there. The release date was I don't even remember. It's been out for a while. The album, or you talk about that single?
The single, when it dropped.
Oh man, I want to say it's been a little bit, maybe like last month sometime. I keep
think
looking
that's
to the
about when I
side.
got it.
Yeah, it was sometime last month. I can't remember the exact date, but yeah, no, it's been out and it's been doing good, and just like I said, it's one of those things where just happy to be able to present it to the people. I just got a message from my phone. I have 20% battery life left. I need to either put a charger on it or let me.
We're close, but that's a very summery song. So I don't know if you planned it that way, but it sounds very summer. Sit by the fire, make some grill. Like it sounds very like chill, maybe a little bonfire. Was that the intention?
Yes, I wanted to do a. It was suggested to me that I needed more happy songs. So yeah, that's what I tried to make happy songs on this album, and it's just one of those things where sometimes you see things and feel, or you write what you're. Uh-oh, did I lose you? Hello, are you there?
No, you're still there.
Oh, okay. I thought because I plugged this thing in and now it's doing all kinds of weird things. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna have to unplug it. It just doesn't.
Rene, take us on a ride.
Yeah, sorry guys. Okay. I think I got it again. Okay, sorry. Now I'm having technical difficulties. Yeah, no, I mean, it's just one of those things where I forgot what I was talking about. What were we talking about?
The
I'm sorry.
paranda in
The
the
petrol.
paranda song.
Oh, yeah.
The
Yeah, no,
summer
no, no.
feeling.
It's a summer feeling. Yeah, so that's what it was. It was. I did intentionally try to write some happy songs, So, but there's still. Uh, this album has a little bit of everything. The love songs. Uh, there's one song that it's on there. So tiene la manera especial me siento un loco enamorado cuando ella no está y yo la quiero como nadie más. Ella es el pan que me alimenta, ella es la luz de mi existencia, es la dueña de mis pensamientos, es la dueña de mi vida. Pienso en ella noche y día. Ella es mi consentida. Ella, solo ella, tiene la magia en cada beso y cada beso yo me pierdo. Ella, solo ella, tiene mi alma por completo y por completo yo la quiero. Porque ya eres tú, porque ya eres tú. And my friend told me, my friend said, well, who are you talking about? Oh, I said, okay, porque ya eres. So I could, talk about my wife, right? So, porque ya eres tú. So yeah, that is a good song, and this album it's full of good songs. And so if you guys are interested, just find it on Spotify, iTunes, uh, anywhere you download your music, it's available. So that's all I could do. Y I put it in your hands, ¿verdad? Y para adelante vamos. And espero que los apoyen y que los den, give the music a chance. Y esto
Es todo.
Es todo.
es todo.
All right.
All
Are we
right.
done?
Are we done?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I just wanted to say thank you to everybody who's tuned in, ¿verdad? All the músicos that are out there watching también. Appreciate you guys. Ahí los vemos en el camino very soon, ¿verdad? Y para toda la gente bonita, thank you very much. Like I said, I really appreciate you all. And feel free to reach out to me. You can reach me on Facebook, uh, Twitter, all that good stuff. I'm not very social media yet, but I'm getting there. And then I'll give you my phone number. It's 361-678-1661. That's 361-678-1661. And que Diosito los bendiga, ¿verdad? You guys need anything, give me a call. Y aquí estamos para servirles. And pórtense bien, que nada les cuesta. Es todo lo que les puedo decir, ¿verdad? Y que Dios los bendiga, seguramente.
Igualmente,
Igualmente, carnal.
Gracias, amigo. Thank you so much.
We definitely
We
appreciate
definitely
you hanging out
appreciate
with
you
us. I'll let
hanging out with
Elise
us.
say
I'll let
goodbye,
Elise
but
say
I want
goodbye,
to
but I want to
mention that
mention
your
that your
passion
passion
for the
for
music
the
comes
music
out in
comes out
everything
in
that you do
everything
and
that you
say,
do and say,
Rene.
Rene.
Like every
Like
time you
every
talk
time you
about it,
talk about
I
it,
hear
I
the love
hear
that
the
you have
love
for
that
the
you have for
music.
the music.
When I'm hearing
When
you
I'm hearing
play,
you
I
play,
hear like
I hear
I've been listening to
I've been
you play
listening to
for
you play for
years now,
years now,
and
and
hearing you live,
hearing
I
you
love
live,
that
I
you
love
played
that
for
you
us. So
played for
thank you
us. So
so much
thank
for
you so
that.
much for
But
that.
I hear
But I
the
hear
passion
the
and
passion
how
and
like
how
it
like
touches
it
you and it
touches
comes
you
through
and
your
it
music.
comes
So I
through your
really
music.
hope
So
that
I really
you
hope that you
know that
know
and know that
that and
we
know that
hear
we
it and we
hear it
feel
and we
it when
feel
you're
it when
playing.
you're
Like
playing.
you're
Like you're
absolutely very
absolutely very
talented, and I
talented.
one day we're gonna
One
find
day we're
all
gonna
your
find
songs
all
that
your
you
songs
wrote
that you
and put
wrote
out
and
there,
put
and
out
I
there,
can't
and
wait
I
to see
can't wait
the
to see
whole
the whole
compiled list. That's
compiled
something you
list.
should
That's something
probably
you
work
should
on,
probably
but
work on. But
like I can't wait
I
to see
can't wait
everything
to
that you
see
put
everything
your
that you
heart and
put your
soul
heart and
into.
soul into.
Thank you so much. You know what? I really appreciate that because a lot of times in this Rubén Naranjo used to say, Rubén Naranjo used to say, cuando estoy tocando en el stage, la gente se vuelve loca. Pero se acaba el baile, se apagan las luces, and I could be standing outside and I need a ride, and everybody would drive right by me. So there's a lot of time that you don't get that appreciation, and just you mentioning that is a big thank you. It makes me feel good, and thank you so much, and I do appreciate it. And all the people out there that feel the same way, gracias from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for listening to me, for paying attention to my music. Y como les digo, I'm going to keep doing it porque it's what I feel in my heart. Y mientras que tenga, la esquina de Freddie Records, they're backing me up. I mean, what more can somebody ask for as an artist, verdad? Nomás de tener la oportunidad de presentar la música con la gente. So that's where I'm at right now. Y believe me, I love to do it, and I love everybody out there because you guys give me the opportunity to do this. Y como les dije, cuando I was truck driving and I was stuck and all that, and just in case my phone dies, I just want you to know that that's what happened. But when I was stuck out truck driving and I wasn't playing music, I couldn't not play music. So you guys, y'all make me, y'all give me that drive to keep going forward. Yes, el ánimo, ¿verdad? De la gente, like I always say, a nosotros nos da gusto verlos bailar, que se estén divirtiendo. That's what gives us ánimo también. So, if we can give a little bit of that to the world, pues, I mean, what else? That's like, there's nothing better than that, ¿no?
Una cosa bien bonita.
Algo bien bonito, exactamente, es algo bien bonito que I mean, es una bendición, amigo.
Eso.
Well, we want to thank you. We want to have you on again.
Yeah.
And we'll reach out soon, and we'll do this again. Maybe you can play a little bit more for us. But we will, like Terry said, we will wholeheartedly support you in everything that we do with Sirius Tejano, with Elite. He has his own show. I have my own show. I'll let him share his times, and then I'll share my times. But we definitely appreciate you, and we will definitely support you.
Yes, thank you so much. And I want to apologize because I was all over the place tonight. But you know what? Thank you guys. It was a great show. I had a great time. And that's what I like. I mean, I feel down like I'm at home. I mean, I am at home, but I mean, like we're just having a conversation. So yeah, I really appreciate you guys making me feel welcome like that. And like I said, it's an honor and a pleasure to have been here. Guys, thank you guys. God bless you all. Gracias, amigo. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Rene. We will be supporting your new album. Good luck, best of luck, and we'll call you back and we'll have another interview with you.
God bless you. God bless you all también. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Nos vemos hasta la próxima.
Oh, that was so much fun.
That was great.
Okay, now we know. We got it. I think we finally fixed the issue. But thank you guys for everyone that watched us and rewatches us. We definitely appreciate. We want to have more interviews here with Sirius Tejano. Elite, I'm gonna let you share your times that you are live, and share a little bit about your show. We didn't get a chance to talk too much, and I apologize.
No worries. Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I didn't hear the delay, so now I was wondering. No, yeah, welcome in everyone. Thank y'all so much for your time. Next go around, we'll hopefully have the audio a little bit more pristine. But yes, I got a show, Sirius Tejano, Tuesdays and Thursdays. I call it the pre-midday mix-up, and you're going to hear a little bit of everything. If you heard the show today, I mean, I had anything from some Gloria Estefan, of course, Los Desperados. I mean, you name it, Tejano, Cumbia, y más, and as well as country. So it's a great show, good vibes like always. You to expect that from me, and it's good to be part of Sirius Tejano. It's been a blessing so far. I'm already a month in, and so yeah, hope to have you on board and help me help the family grow, as I say. So Tuesdays and Thursdays, don't forget, from 10 a.m. until noon, taking you into the lunch hour.
Awesome. And it's a great show. Y'all need to check it out. Elite he is, unbeknownst to him, I don't know if he knows yet. I've said it a couple of times, so I hope he hears me, but he's my mentor. So he's helping us grow, and we're growing the Let's Talk Tejano Familia. We are missing our third. Our George is in Colorado as we speak, so we are missing George. So big saludos out to George. Yeah. We got to go to Beeville this weekend. I want to talk about it a little bit. We had an event where we got to MC and DJ an event, Freedom Fest, and the lineup was phenomenal lineup. We missed you all out there, but and it was a big shout out to Joe and Sirius Tejano out there in Crystal City that allowed us to participate and be a part of that wonderful event. Y'all go out and support those events, and go take your families, take your children, take your familia to those events, and show them that music, showcase what our culture is. I highly recommend you going to those events, especially when they're all inclusive, all ages, and it's phenomenal for the community, phenomenal for the culture, for the Tejano conjunto. But big saludos to Sirius Tejano for allowing us to participate. We had a great time. We all got to be together. The Let's Talk Tejano. I keep thinking like I'm talking on my thing. But the Let's Talk Tejano crew and Sirius Tejano, we got to meet. We got to get together, and that was beautiful in itself. So everyone that got to go see us, we look forward to having more events, and we'll be sharing some more information soon. But the parte de elite, and myself, thank you all for coming in tonight and supporting Rene, Ramirez, y Maduro. Please go request his music, download it, stream it, favorite it, repost it, share it. Ya saben que I said that's our soapbox. Elite and I firmly believe. Hi, Ruben. Firmly believe in supporting the artists in any way we can. And what's free, repost, comment, share, tag your friends. You never know who might like their music or who might get turned on to that music. I have some people on TikTok that they don't even understand English, but they love the music. And I mean, they don't understand Spanish. They only speak English and they love the music. So it's just phenomenal. So go to the events, tune into the radio stations, download the apps, and support the Tejano culture. There's so much going on, so much great music. And Sirius Tejano will hook you up with all that. Big saludos go out to Kelly and to Joe and all of our wonderful, amazing friends, our mod squad, as we call them. Thank you guys for helping us out tonight. You guys have a great rest of your evening. We look forward to having more interviews here. So be on the lookout, turn on your notifications, and we'll be on again soon. Good night, y'all. Have a good night.
All right. Good night. Thank y'all so much. We appreciate each and every one of you.